Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today we are doing a palette bingo. Oh, it's been a hot minute. So, this was a video that was recommended to me, and I know I just did my first impressions on the Oden's Eye and Angelica Nyqvist collab, but this is limited edition and it just restocked for the last time. So I'm gonna film with it now before you can't get it anymore. So I'm doing a palette bingo combining this one and her first collab, the Club Nebula with Kaleidos. So I'm gonna do 3 shades from this one and 2 from this one just to get 5 shades total and create this look that I'm wearing. I love how it came out. So if you're interested in seeing more of these palettes, you love palette bingo, you just like throwing on the sound of my voice in the background, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, please click that subscribe button. I upload 2 times a week, totally free to subscribe. I think I'm only like 4 away from my next giveaway and my next video with Wesley, so make sure you subscribe because there's going to be a giveaway soon and it's going to be like a pretty sizable one, so we'll look out for that. Okay, let's get into the random number generator and I'll show you all the shades that I got randomly given to me to create this look. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my 3 shades from the Hela palette. This palette has 16 shades. I'm gonna take my random number generator here and generate a random number 1 through 16. Generate, and we've got number 12. So that would be this pink Goddess. I actually used this shade in my first impressions with this palette. If you haven't seen that, I will leave it linked up in the cards there. So I'm just gonna swatch them out on my hand so we can kind of see the color story I'm getting and kind of what we have to work with here. All right, 2 more. Here's the second one. Number 1, okay, so I haven't used that yet. That's Rebirth, which is, I think it's kind of like a yellow. Swatch it next to each other. I guess maybe we're doing a spring look here. Perhaps, is that what's going on? Sorry, I got a little pink in that swatch because my hand was still dirty from the first shade. Okay, so we have 2 mattes. That's good to start out with. And then the third shade from this palette. Okay, we got 12 again. Already have 12. I'm not using it twice. And 13. Okay, so 13 is double-sided. Ooh, okay. How lucky is that, you guys? Oh, look at this. Just look at it. It's so pretty. Okay, double-sided. Oh, love that one. Okay, so here's what we have so far from the Hela palette. All right, let's put her aside and see what we get from Club Nebula. I'm not going to be able to hold this one up for you to show you the palette as much because my Firefly is broken and I'm terrified that it's going to fall out of the pan. 15 shades, so I'm going to adjust the generator and we got number 2. Alright, so number 2 is 7 of 9, which is kind of like a teal shade. Okay, we're playing with color today, guys. Here's what we have so far. It's very Easter so far, in my opinion. And the last shade is going to be shade number 7 here. Let me count. And that is Naru, which is kind of a cool toned matte. So, okay, here is our color story. Let me wipe this off my hand and we'll get started. Alright, I am going to go with a Morphe M441 in the Club Nebula and start with Naru. This is one I actually like to do in the crease a lot anyway, so I'm kind of glad that I'm starting with this. Interesting. I don't know that I've ever done more like spring colors with a cool tone mixed in there though, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm just going to throw this as my transition shade to start with. So I think I'm going to do maybe like a gradient of these colors. I'm not sure. We're going to try our best. I'm going to go in with an M456 and I'm going to go with Rebirth, that yellow, and start on the inside. This is quite pigmented, you guys. I'm pretty surprised how well this is showing up. Like I said, I haven't played with this particular shade yet. It's really, really nice. Okay, next I'm going with the same brush, and I'm gonna do, I think 7 of 9 in the middle here, because I'm thinking it might overlap and make a little green color. We'll see. Just gonna do a little bit of the blue here in the middle. Make sure there's a good blend between those two as well before I go on to the next color. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that so far. What do you guys think? Let me zoom you in a little. Okay, so we've got, yeah, it's really soft so far. I feel like that's gonna end now when I add the hot pink, but you know. Okay, and then I'm gonna go, what brush am I gonna use? I'm gonna use this JS6 for Goddess, which is the pink. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of that out here on the edge, not too much. Just enough to, you know, say we used it and put it in there a little bit. It's almost mixing with the blue a little bit, that teal, and making it a little purpley out here, which I don't mind. I think I quite like that. It's almost pastel looking. Definitely not something I would have come up with or put together on my own, but I like it. Ah, yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of that pink here as well. I'm gonna take a little bit of that Rebirth on a tiny little, what is this, M508, and put that down here. Okay, and then I'm gonna take an M560 and go in with Rebirth. We're gonna stick that on the inner corner. It's not sticking, people. We might need some setting spray here, or some glitter primer or something. All right, I'm gonna stick a little bit of glitter primer on the inner corner to try to get this shade to stick, because it's not coming up on my brush. I might have to dabble in here with my finger, which is not my favorite thing to do, but we will do what we have to do. All right, let's try this again. Here's double-sided. Show me double-sided. Ooh, there it is. Okay. I am going in with the pinky because the brush is just not picking it up. Ooh, that's pretty. Trying to carry it up a little bit into here too, in the front of the look. Okay, I didn't put on any blush yet because I wasn't sure what was gonna go with this, but now that I know what I'm doing, I'm gonna add a little bit of blush here. Also gonna add a wing. Let's see, what am I gonna add a wing with? Do I want a colored wing? Do I want a neutral wing? I feel like I want it kind of neutral because of how colorful it is. All right, I went into Soot, the shadow from the Hela palette, just to give myself a little bit of liner. I know that's not a color I got, but I really typically now these days use an eyeshadow to do the liner anyway. So, you know, whether it's an eyeliner that was liquid or this, something was going to be used anyway. So I don't feel like that's cheating too much. Let me throw on mascara, curl my lashes. I was kind of debating putting on falsies, but I'm always worried if I put on falsies, is it gonna like cover up the look, because I have just such hooded eyes. So let me curl them and do mascara first, and I'll decide on the lashes. What do you guys think? Better with just mascara or a lash? Let me kind of like fake lay the lash on top of my look and see kind of what it would look like if I just lay it there, and then I'll decide if I actually want to adhere it on or not. All right, I have these Profusion Mean Girls little lollipop candy lashes. Let's see, where are my lash tweezers? Here they are. I'm sure I'll have to trim these too if I do end up using them. What do you think? Little lash? Ooh, more than a little lash, huh? A lot of lash. Never used Profusion lashes, so I don't know. Let's kind of get that closer and see what we think. Obviously too long, but that's what it would be like with lashes. I kind of like it, I don't know, I like it with and without. I think I'm gonna go without. I'm gonna go without. just because I'm around the house today. I've told you guys this before, I don't have that many pairs of lashes, so I'm gonna save these faux minks for another day. All right, now we gotta pick out a lip. Let's see, what's gonna go with this? I almost just feel like a gloss, you know, just because it's so like light and fresh and pastel on the eyes. I don't wanna go too much with the lip. I think I'm gonna put this Colourpop Extra Frosting Gel Liner in the waterline too, just to give a little more pop of that yellow. Yeah, that really opened the eyes up a bit there. I think I'm gonna go with the Lunar Beauty lip gloss in Starlight today. I like the base color that it's like very close to my natural lip color. A little something like that. Ooh, okay. I'm sensing we need a little highlighter, and I think we'll be done then. I'm gonna go in with the Faun by Ritual de Vie. Ooh, a little bit of this goes a long way, people. But it's so good. This is my first purchase from the brand Ritual de Vie, and I mean, there's just no going back after this, you know? That's the one. Little lit from within look. Okay, this is the look, guys. What do we think? Club Nebula and the Hela palette combined. I have to say, the mattes to me feel very similar formula-wise. Like when I'm swatching them, they're swatching very similarly. The shimmers, not so much. Not that I got any shimmers from Club Nebula this time, but I just know those are really easy to pick up on a brush, and double-sided was not easy to pick up on a brush. I really like this little moment up here where I extended it. That's nice. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take some pictures. Okay, well, thanks so much for watching, guys, if you made it all the way to the end. I hope to see you again on the next time. Bye!